When Sarah gave birth to her first baby, she thought she was ready for everything. She'd read every book, watched every tutorial, and packed her hospital bag weeks early. But no book had prepared her for the moment she sat in that dim hospital room, her newborn daughter crying in her arms, and nothing, absolutely nothing, seemed to work. Every time she tried to breastfeed, the baby would latch for a second, then pull away and wail. Her tiny face scrunched up in frustration, her little fists trembling in the air. Sarah felt helpless. Her body was sore, her heart was exhausted, and she could feel her confidence crumbling with every failed attempt. When the nurse came in, Sarah whispered, "I can't do it. She doesn't want me." The nurse smiled softly. "She wants you more than anyone, sweetheart. You're both just learning each other." That moment hit Sarah harder than she expected. Learning each other. She'd spent so much time trying to be perfect that she forgot what her baby really needed. Her presence, not perfection. The next morning, an older lactation consultant named Margaret walked in. Her gray hair was tied back in a bun, her eyes kind but wise. The kind of woman who'd seen thousands of beginnings. She didn't rush. She didn't judge. She just sat beside Sarah, placed a gentle hand on her shoulder, and said, "Let's slow down, take a breath." For the first time since giving birth, Sarah inhaled deeply. Margaret guided her to sit comfortably, skin to skin. "Now, bring the baby close. Don't push her head. Just let her find you." Sarah followed every word. She felt her baby's tiny body against her chest, felt her breathing slow, felt a rhythm between them. The baby opened her mouth wide, instinctively, and this time she latched deeply and began to nurse. No pain, no struggle, just connection. Tears rolled down Sarah's cheeks. Margaret smiled quietly, as if she'd seen this miracle countless times, but still respected it every single one. "You see," Margaret whispered, "a deep latch isn't about technique alone. It's about trust. Between you and her." Sarah nodded, but before she could speak, another cry echoed from across the hall. A young mother sat on her bed, struggling, just as Sarah had been a few hours ago. Her face was red from crying, her baby wailing against her shoulder. The nurse was busy, Margaret was tending to paperwork, and the room filled with the sound of defeat. Sarah looked at her daughter, now peacefully feeding, and then at the woman across the hall. Without thinking twice, she stood up, gently handed her baby to Margaret, and walked over. "Hey," Sarah said softly, sitting beside the woman. "I was right where you are, just an hour ago." The woman looked up, her eyes puffy with tears. "I can't do it. She won't eat. I'm a terrible mother." Sarah smiled, that same broken smile she wore earlier. "No, you're not. You're just learning her language." She showed the woman the same things Margaret had shown her. How to relax her shoulders, how to bring her baby close, how to wait, not rush. And when the baby finally latched, the woman gasped, then sobbed in relief. It wasn't just about feeding anymore. It was about connection, between mothers, between strangers, between hearts. That day,